Alright, good morning, everyone. Let's do it again. So, I've been saying for a couple of videos now that I wanted to take you guys through my morning routine. This one might take a while, so we might be in for a little bit longer of a video, or we might not. Who knows? It might go by quickly. It kind of depends on what dailies we need to do. First of all, we're going to collect all those rewards that are up there. Let me have a vape really quickly here. Alright, so for anybody that's new, this is an experience reward. It regenerates every 12 hours. Does not regenerate while you are doing stuff. And if we had any of the events that we had missed yesterday, we could automatically collect rewards here from those events that we had missed. But you get like about a tenth of what you normally would if you would have actually done the quest or an event. So you want to do the event. You don't want to just skip the event. Oops. There we go. Rewards over here. Login reward. Every day you log in, you want to collect this up. Day 7, you get 3 royal invitations, random chests, and slot opening stones. Very important there. And that's just this is a timer reward that's here. Once that gets down to 0, we get another reward, and eventually you get 3 different energy potions. So you get a 60, a 40, and a 20 every single day, plus 500 jewels as long as you collect all of them. And you also get some gold here at the beginning too, but it's not really too much, but that's okay. Let's see what's in our mailbox here. Looks like Mercury didn't sell. That's okay. That's was to be expected. Okay, so take part in the Royal Arena and enhanced gear. Let's do the enhanced gear really quick. We can't do that because we don't have any gear to enhance. So we're gonna do the Royal Arena really quickly. And this is a guildmate of mine here, OFG. That one was closer than it should have been. Actually, OFG has a lot of good gear, so getting much stronger. Yeah, we'll collect that reward. Yeah, of course, the first thing that I'm going to be doing is all these. We're going to have to run a Taurus Secret Realm, which we haven't done yet because I need some gear. So this will be a few minutes. I kind of explained to you guys a little bit more about me. How's that sound? Grew up in the farmlands, southern Minnesota. So Secret Realm, just very quickly, you don't really need to know much about Secret Realm. When you are below level 60, I would recommend that you run Taurus Secret Realm probably once per day until you can't anymore. It only costs 30 energy, and you're going to get a ton of experience. Once you are past level 60, if you are high enough VIP, maybe you will make it through the quest line of Chapter 8. But Chapter 8 is super difficult. So unless you are like a VIP 13 or more, you're probably going to need to do some grinding. And this is where it's going to be at, is Taurus, before you can complete that. Especially the heroic stages are a real pain. I still have not gotten SS on my last one, even though I think I probably could. I haven't attempted it in a while. I've been dumping all of my energy pretty much into Taurus Secret Realm right here. And the thing you want to do is you don't want to go too far into Taurus Secret Realm until Sunday, because we want to make this nice and easy so we can just sit here and auto battle. Once we pass a key floor, which would be, for me, I run 36, 37, 38, 39, a whole bunch. Once I get to 40, I die intentionally, and we start over at 36, 37, 38, 39. Once we hit 40, it's going to be a tough battle, and if we can't make it through 41, 42, 43, 44 without dying in one of those stages, then we beat that key floor too soon. And the problem is you never really know. You just kind of got a feel for it, how much power you really need, or how many bonuses you need before you can defeat the next 4 floors. As you go throughout the week, you're gonna get bonuses that stack up, but as you go along, it becomes more and more difficult. You have to spend more and more energy to obtain those bonuses, or more bonuses. Usually I get to about 777, 877, and I'll show you what I mean as soon as we're done here. Oh, so I was going to tell you a little bit more about me. Raised in the farmlands of southern Minnesota. Went all the way up to Bemidji, and I went to college there. I was going to be a music teacher because my mom was a music teacher, and I was really into music my whole life growing up. But all in all, it didn't work out that way. I ended up going and being a truck driver, and then I became a truck driving instructor. And then, so yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Alright, so now that we have some gear to enhance. I was going to show you that really quickly here too. Claim that. Here you go. So I'm at 767 right now. It is Saturday, so by the end of today, I'll probably have that. It's going to cost me 110. You get, if you beat 4 floors and then die, you get 18. So 4 times 2 is 8, and then 10 for dying. And that's what happens every single time. Doesn't matter which set of floors you're on, you get the same amount of Taurus hearts. So that's why we never really want to push it until Sunday. We want to be on a floor that's easy enough, but not too difficult. Because if we were sitting here on floor 16, 17, 18, 19 right now, we wouldn't be gaining nearly as much experience. And that's really the big thing. Alright, so we want to go back in here, enhance one of the gears that we just got. We'll pick the cheapest one, the green one. There we go. And time to refresh that. Wow, cool. So I'm gonna upgrade magic card. We will get into more into cards a little bit later. Plant, gem, and steel jungle. Oh no. Well, I'm not going to wait for steel jungle, that's for sure, for a blue quest. We have 7 left to go. Let's see how much time we have left before we can harvest over here. It's been a little bit late for me lately. I have not been on the ball with harvesting. 45 minutes. Do we want to wait around 45 minutes to harvest? I don't think so. We got to get some more of these done here. And see, there's the problem. We had a whole bunch of blue quests there. We had 2 blue quests there, and now we have none. We have all green, so we only have 2 free refreshes left. This might have been a bad idea for me. Oh, we got a couple of purples here. That's very good. I really don't want to. I'm really not gonna wait all day to do Steel Jungle. See, that is Steel Jungle, the Despair Canyon. That's not until 10 p.m. my time, and that's 12 hours from now. I wish I could collect that purple. If that was my last quest, I would leave it, but it's not. We have 1 more upgrade gear. Very good. Just use 1 of them on the equipment that I'm not going to use anyway. Duel with a friend. Well, there's a couple of different ways you could do this. You could go into your guild and ask for a duel. Usually, if you say it's for daily, then somebody will pick it up. And see if anybody challenges me. Otherwise, if they don't, these guys here. Let's challenge Ian. See if he'll pick it up. Maybe he won't. Come on, Ian, you're being a punk. Oh, that's right. I wasn't in the main city, so I gotta do that here. Oh, I can't duel with him, because he's not in the main city. Let's just, let's go and do some random. So, you can go over here into search. You gotta be in the city. I forgot that I was in the guild there. What is going on here? Something must be wrong with my game. There should be tons of people in the city center here. Here we go. So, if I can't get one of my guild mates to do it, I'm just gonna go in here. And we don't even need to win. We'll just quit out right away. Because we don't lose anything for losing duel. Duel is kind of a strange thing. And we'll go back to Gazanga's there and say thank you. There we go. But I would just usually keep on going until somebody accepts that. And, oh boy, we are left with all greens, and this is what happens if you refresh, because you're being impatient. But, on the other hand, I mean, if we wait for an hour, that's a long time to wait for just a blue. if we wait all day for that purple, we can't complete the rest of our stuff that we need to do. So we got treasure hunt, plant and gem, guild farm, guild magic beast. God, none of these stuff I'm going to be doing for a while here. Plunder any stage 3 times. That's too bad. And ore delivery. I'm going to have to plunder. Wow, I completed alchemy 70 times, and that was the last of that. And luckily, we have something to actually plunder right now. The bad part is I remember I said I want to spend all of that energy on Taurus, and now we're using it to plunder. And all plundering just for a freaking green quest just to complete it. Or green daily. So, again, risk versus reward there. There it is. Oh no. Oh my god, that's gonna be such a waste of energy. Because the problem here is it's asking me to plunder again. And I'm into all heroics here. So, you know what? We only have 3 dailies left. They're gonna be completed one way or another with treasure hunt, guild farm, guild magic. Well, we're not gonna be doing magic beast today because that's not gonna happen until next Tuesday. Or delivery will happen. So between treasure hunt, guild farm, and ore delivery, our dailies will be done anyway at some point in time today. So, regardless, we can go in here and do our activities. So, challenge the gods. I'm going to do one of the challenge the gods. So, I just moved from the order of importance here is to do your daily quests and then do your activities immediately after that. So all these activity points, we want to get as much as possible without doing any of the events. Let's go Nightmare. And there's really no reason for me to do Nightmare other than we're just going to get a little bit more gold from getting more materials. But it's easy enough for me to beat Nightmare right now at 520,000 power. To where I'm fairly certain I'm not going to die. Especially if I'm paying attention, making sure that if I get a god that hits hard and I use up an HP and they can hit hard while that each HP potion is cooling down, I kind of want to run away until the cooldown for my HP potion goes away, and then we should be fairly safe anyway. None of the gods so far really a challenge, and she's not going to be either. Baba. Alright, so again, I said we do 2 challenge the gods every day, but we are not going to do the second challenge the gods. We only need 1 for our activity point. Activity points up here, but we want to leave 1 in case we end up getting one of these dailies done, and then all of a sudden, oh, we have an orange daily quest for challenge the gods, and we don't want to wait for tomorrow to do it if we used up the second challenge the gods right away. Now, biggest thing by the end of the day, once I've gotten all these dailies done, I want to recheck my events, make sure none of these red dots here that have numbers on them don't exist anymore. So that's how many of each one of these things that you can do each day. It looks like we have Despair Canyon today. Oh, that's nice. I never really thought about checking it that way. I always forget whether we have Despair Canyon or whether we have Steel Jungle in the day. And you can just look right there. Which one has the red dot? How dumb of me. Okay, so guild worshipping. Your guild needs to be level 3 to be able to do the guild worship. I usually don't buy fruit. I usually stack up as much as I can until I can buy holy fruit. Because you get an extra bonus reward when you buy that holy fruit. Now we don't, our guild members could have bought fruit or holy fruit at this point in time, and you would want to collect that instead of using your own. But nobody has today, so we're gonna go ahead and buy the cheapest possible, the flowers. And there we go. We get 2 resurrection coins just for flowers. With the holy fruit, you get a slot opening stone and 2 resurrection stones. And with the holy fruit, you get a slot opening stone, and you get upgrade dust, and you get the 2 resurrection coins. So it gets a little bit better each time. But if you have 20,000 guild here, and you buy the holy fruit, you're gonna get a random chest, which is gonna give you an extra bonus item, plus I think some star souls. Don't quote me on that, I'll have to recheck what it is, but it is worth buying the holy fruit. But make sure when you buy holy fruit that you have enough. So I usually have like 25,000 before I buy that holy fruit, because we're gonna need to buy gems later, of course. We have 35 minutes to go there. Let's go over to the the gold tree, water the gold tree. And of course you want to buy the maximum of that every single day. So on day number 3, I'm going to get something like 700,000 gold total. If you only pick the silver or the bronze here, you're going to get a lot less gold. So it is worth buying the maximum again on the gold tree as well. And I can't explain to you guys enough how important gold is in this game. Let's see if there's anything good in the black market, because you're gonna buy, I would save it for you. The number one important thing is using your gold for your skills and for enhancing your equipment. After that, once you have spare gold, you can use it on your pet over here, and you can choose between what you want to use. I would suggest using upgrade dust and purification stones, and the bottom one there. But make sure when you use those the perfect enhancement stones, don't use the purification stones, as those are difficult to come across. That's the second from the bottom. So when you use those perfect enhancement stones that are at the very bottom there, you're going to use a ton of gold, which the gold is more easily obtained. But make sure that you have enough, and we would use 222 perfect enhancement stones to get to the next level with our pet right now. So that would leave us with 127 perfect enhancement stones, and that's not enough to make my next equipment. Remember, I'm coming up on my next equipment fairly quickly, so I don't want to do anything with pet right now. The store hasn't refreshed, so oh my god, I totally forgot about the king throne. Let's go ahead and take that back. Sorry, Asuna Killer. She's in a guild that's in alliance with us, Zuchiha, however you say it. I can't believe I forgot about the king throne. Oh well. I'm gonna jump over to my alt here really quickly, and we'll come back. I'm gonna grab a lord throne, I hope. If I can't grab a lord throne, then I'm just not gonna worry about it. Yeah, okay, everybody's doing good here. And we try not to kick our own members. What's back here? Oh, good, we have an open, so I don't have to bump anybody anyway. Okay. What's in my mailbox? Didn't sell. Okay. I'm so far behind. I stayed out really late last night. Really, really late. I didn't get home until like 3 a.m. So I'm 2 hours behind where I normally would be at this point in time today with doing everything. Okay, so we're going back to activity. We can't plant in the guild farm right now. The maximum we can get right now is 230 without doing any other events. Of course, we want to go into the guild here, and just like I said, donate maximum jewels and gold for the day. And I very consistently do that. Which is why, except for Shinny, who always wants to top me at everything, I have donated the most contribution in my guild, and Shinny has used some diamonds for that. So thank you, Shinny, and anybody who has used their diamonds for guild, thank you so much, but I don't recommend it. Okay, we'll go back into activity. We don't have much left to do. Royal Arena, we're going to wait on that, because I'm sure somebody is going to bump me off the number 4 spot, and I'll just take it back. I don't want to blow up all my invitations right away. Somebody got VIP 6. Very cool. We do need to do a couple other things, make a sale in the auctioneer store. We'll go ahead and do that right away. That's pretty fast. Auctioning auctioning is something that we'll have to get into more about talking pretty soon, because when you're early on in the server, you want to jump out to as big of a lead as you can so that you can take advantage of the auctioneer. Once everybody starts getting up to level 60 or so, the auctioneer becomes relatively useless, because everybody has all the gear that the gears and the materials that they need already. Level 60, you can get this this weapon from Taurus store, so there's really no reason to buy it from the auctioneer. You can get this ring from Taurus. There's really no reason to use it from auctioneer. All the red stuff you get from honor points. So again, no reason to use auctioneer anymore after you hit 60, really. Once a whole bunch of people are at level 60 in the server, auctioneer is pretty much useless, but very, very useful when the server is new, because if you can get some Alex is my actual name.
Come and you shall see.
Oh, and then I suppose
Hi, do you have something good?
Okay. So I usually just pick out some mercury right now. We'll talk more about auctioneer specifically in another video, and how to earn diamonds using auctioneer. Sorry for anybody who this video is too late for. People that are in my server or below, the auctioneer has become pretty much useless for you, because even if you can sell something, the value of those somethings have dropped dramatically, especially materials. If we come over here and we look at forging materials, the reason the value of materials has dropped so much is because everybody is selling. Nobody is buying this stuff anymore. Like, I mean, seven diamonds, 6 diamonds. The more people drop their prices on this, the more worthless it is. So if you wanted to get your level 50 orange BP for weapon or ring right now, it would be super cheap for you to do that. And especially the level 40s, I bet they're super cheap. Yeah, same thing there. 5, 6 diamonds. It's not even worth selling at that point in time. Because what are you gonna make? You're gonna make. You can only sell 6 things every day, so you're gonna make 30 diamonds in a day. That would take you. That would take you 4, 6, 12, 20. That would take you. That would take you 7 days just to be able to buy 1 flower for your partner. And it's pretty much useless to sell at that point. Alright. So, I think that's about all of the activity. And the other things that we're missing here is planting in the guild farm and Royal Arena. And that's the only 2 things that we're missing right now until we get to our activities. Holy Sword, or raiding, or transport, or raiding, Steel Jungle, Warrior Souls, and Treasure Hunt. And that will bring you up to 300 fairly easily, as long as you're at least completing one of each one of those events. And False Idol at night. We'll probably reach 300 way before False Idol. Alright, so we are done with activity for right now. We're not even going to worry about that until we get a little bit further into the day. Now, being married is also very important in this game. You get a ton of extra stuff for being married, especially when you're completing all these quests every single day. So we're going to go in here. We want to buy all 3 of these chocolates every single day for our partner. We're going to end up needing to do stages, and you need to manually clear stages, which will be done as long as you're doing your trials every single day. Chat, we have to wait for our partner to be online. So if you're not online at the same time, at least 1 time a day as your partner, then you're going to have a problem. You're going to lose out on 160 points there every single day if you don't talk with your partner. So this is where you're going to have a problem if your partner quits the day, because not only are you going to lose all of the rest of these because they're not completing any of the rest of their quests, but you're also going to lose chat on your side as well. So you're going to lose 80 on your side and 150 on their side. So that's going to be 230 points every single day that your partner does not log in. And that's huge, because you want to get on your daily. I mean, I think that if your partner does not log in all week, the best you can do is 900. And the rewards for 900 are not great. A level 2 gem, 100 star souls, 1 love stone, and 200,000 gold. That is nothing. Shani and I normally get to this 2600. Now, you're not going to get to 2600 unless you're buying flowers. And it's not usually worth it to buy flowers unless you have a ton of diamonds, because you're gonna blow up your diamonds, and you want to use that for other things. But if you are like a level 13 VIP and you hit the jackpot all the time, you can afford to buy flowers all the time. And if you do 2 flowers every single day and all of your quests, you max out. You can only do, where does it say it? Yeah. You can only do 250 in a day. So if you do all your quests, that's 150 plus 2 flowers is 250. If you buy a third flower, your partner will get the reward, but you don't get any extra affection for that. So there's really no reason to buy 3 flowers if you're going to do all of your quests in a day. And I think if you do all of your quests within a week and your partner does all the quests in a week and you buy, I think it's right around 4 or 5 flowers total, you're going to get 2,600. And that's the one that you want to get. You really don't want to go after the 3,500 reward. It's really not worth it. But the 2,600 award, you're going to get 2 level 5 gems, you're going to get 3 big energy potions, you're going to get 5 love stones, and 2 million gold. So a huge increase just for a few flowers there. But again, the 2,100 is great too. You're going to get a whole bunch of star souls, 3,000 of them, 2 energy, 4 hearts, and 1.5 million gold. So that's pretty much where you want to be aiming for if you're not going to sit here and buy flowers. So enough with that. False Idol has to wait for tonight. Royal Arena, we could do another one of those. I have enough invitations left over for that. Oh, good. I can do one, because somebody took out my spot in 4th, like I very much expected it to. So we can complete that daily, or that marriage daily quest right there. Didn't do so great on that one, barely won it. Again, shouldn't really be that close. But we got our daily there. So what else do we need? Stages, we will get to that. That takes a while. False Idol chat. And yep, so the only thing we really have to do here is those stages. So we're going to do that with trials, since that's not going to cost us any energy at all. And that's about it. So I'll take you guys through a trial. This is getting to be a really long video, but that's okay. Let's see if anybody wants to do Chapter 7. If anybody is online for that. I would think OFG is probably going to jump in here. If OFG is not online right now, Ian might jump in here. Mrs. Blooded is in. Very good. We're going to need a little bit more power, even though Mrs. Blood's pretty good, too. I was going to look. Wow, OFG is not on here with her ult either. Otherwise, we might end up running 6-2 right now if we can't get a full team. Anything else I can talk about right away? We're gonna leave alchemy again. We might end up with a blue or purple alchemy quest when we do this. So we don't want to use that until all of our dailies are gone. It's only 20,000 gold anyway, so I can be patient with that. Okay, so trials, it is very important that you complete all your trials every single day. It's grinding, and a lot of people, once you get up to my level, they start not doing Chapter 2, 3, 4, 5. They usually focus more on Chapter 6, 7, and Chapter 8 if they can do it. We basically need the top 4 power in our server to complete Chapter 8 without dying a whole bunch. Right now, I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you have at least a full party above 500,000 power. Otherwise, you're going to lose a lot of resurrection coins. And those resurrection coins. Well, I think I could probably pull us through Chapter 7. But you know what we're going to do? Is since she left the team anyway, we're just going to go and we're going to take the easy way out. And we're going to do 4 trials. We're going to do 2, 2, and 3, and 3. You get 2 of each trials each day. And I know Chapter 2 and 3 I can very, very easily just run through right now. So this is going to be the end of my daily routine here. Of course, once I get this done, I can focus on doing other things like Taurus, Cicero Canyon. I can focus on doing my alt once I've done a lot of that. I want to sign into my alt and do some things really quickly anyway, because we want to collect those timing rewards on my alt as well with Myra. So we'll go back and forth. And the biggest thing with your alt is that your alt never gets to 120 energy, and that's I see people doing this all the time where they're collecting all of their freaking HP, or I'm sorry, their energy potions at the same time, and they sit there with 350 HP. Unless you're gonna plunder all of that energy away, you're gonna lose 5 energy every half hour that ticks by. So if you're doing Taurus and right away in the morning and you use up all of your energy potions, it's gonna take you like an hour, at least an hour, to get up to the point where you've gotten rid of your all of your energy. So you just lost 10 energy for nothing. And if you're trying to complete as much Taurus as possible, you just want to keep gaining and gaining and gaining energy. So you'd never want to have, pretty much the whole time I play this game, I never have my energy at over 120. You might as well plunder away your energy until it's below 120 at that point. Anyway, okay, so that's one of 4 manual quests that we need to complete for all of that. So once we've completed all 4 of those, I'm going to do another 2 and 2 more of the Chapter 3s until later on, where I can get a little, some other people to help me out through Chapter 7. I might even be able to solo through it right now, but I just don't really feel like it. Because you need to kill all the mobs before you kill the boss, so you can get your treasure chests at the end of Chapter 7 trial. And then, of course, I would start in on all of the other events, like Eternal Fantasy. Once my partner gets on here, we would do Wild Battlefield. We will talk about tarot cards at a point in time where I have some extra gold. My tarot cards are already pretty decent. If we take a look at it, I have all red except for 3 of them. They're all at level 10 except for my fire defense. Again, that's a really specific defense for fire defense there. But it's a red card, and you want to make as many of those red as possible. The other 3, I think, physical attack, health, and crit hit. So the 3 orange that I left are all general, so it's going to protect me against everybody. And you want as many of these cards to be general as possible, like crit tough, crit damage, crit, well, that's our fire defense, like I said earlier. Poison defense, because that's a red. Again, the poison and the fire defense is very specific. So if we got another red card that was general, once all of these are not red cards anymore, I might swap that out. Who knows? That's... And the odds of me getting more... There's physical defense, which we need a lot of. Who knows? We really... in the future how many advanced tarot draws I'm gonna get. We would need to spend more money for that. So that's it. I'm gonna let you guys get out of here since this video is super long. Thanks for coming by. Again, subscribe down below. Leave a message. Ask a question if there's anything that you need to know. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Eric from Server 57. Signing out.